Welcome back to episode 10 of our walkthrough. We've respawned back in our house after having saved the game and started it over back in the Sacred Forest. So first, if you've noticed, Navi may have been trying to talk to us a few times. She's trying to tell us that Saria wants to see us. She's hanging out in her favorite place in the Sacred Forest Meadow. So after collecting the mysterious 5 rubies, we need to go up to the Lost Woods. So in order to get there from our house, we pretty much run straight forward and then make a bit of a left turn. Well, Navi, I bet Saria would be crazy excited if we told her that we were going to save Hyrule. But we have to find her first. So upon entering the Lost Woods, make your first right-hand turn, and on the way, we're going to stop, and you'll notice a target right in front of you. So if you pull your fairy slingshot out and start shooting at it, you'll notice you'll get points if you score slightly to the left or right of center, you'll get 30, and then if you hit the bullseye in the middle, you get 100 points. Do that 3 times, and the scrub will come out and tell you how great that you are, because you scored 3 perfect bullseyes. And so as a reward now, we will now collect our second Deku Seed bag upgrade. Hooray! We now have the largest Deku Seed bullet bag in the game. We can carry 50 bullets. So after collecting that, run straight through the only log available, and we'll meet the owl once again. He wants to talk to us about the Sacred Forest Meadow, where our friend is hanging out. Make sure to select no, otherwise he'll repeat everything again, which I'm sure nobody wants to hear. He's going to tell us that as we approach a log, if you want to know if that's the correct way of going, you'll hear music coming through it. So it's a tip on which way to go, but anyway, you're going to make a right turn followed by a left turn, then go straight through the next one, and then here we'll turn left. We'll hear music coming out. On the way though, we're going to stop and collect some bugs. So if you've been following along with me, you should have an empty bottle, so go ahead and pull that bottle out and swing the bottle in front of the bugs, and you'll pick up 3 bugs, which now will be in our bottle. The reason for that is because the Gold Skulltulas, if you remember from the Skulltula house, prefer soft soil, and bugs will bring them out. Anyway, after making that other left and right turn, we now will find ourselves in the Sacred Forest Meadow. Upon entering the meadow, you'll notice a locked gate in front of you, and a white wolf will appear, which is now a new enemy. So Navi can easily Z-target the white wolf, and of course holding down Z and the R1 button on the controller will allow you to pull your shell out. 2 stabs or 1 jump stab will allow you to defeat the white wolf, thereby opening the gate. After running in, you'll notice you'll want to make a right-hand turn. If you look on your map on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, that will lead the way. There's a bunch of these scrubs here that are shooting nuts at you. They can be quite annoying and rather hard to kill, so I'm actually just running past them all, even though I'm taking a little bit of damage doing so. I've got enough bugs, so it won't be too much. You can use your shield, deflect the nuts back at them, in which case they'll come out of their holes, and you can defeat them that way if you want. Anyway, using your map on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen will allow you to see the correct way to get through that little maze and into the long hall here. Making your way up to the Sacred Forest Meadow. Up the stairs and we'll meet our old friend again, who's been patiently waiting for us. Here, Saria gives us a little bit of foreshadowing about how important that the Forest Meadow is to the future. So it's time to pull out our ocarina and learn Saria's song. Here she tells us that any time that we want to talk to her, we can just play Saria's song. Does that make her ocarina maybe some type of early cell phone? Alright, after receiving and learning Saria's song, now we can run back through here again. Past more of the mad scrubs, you can either kill them or try to run past them. We're down to single heart, so you can hear the beeping of the low warning, but we can fix that rather quickly. So if you climb the ladder and jump down through that first hole, we will find a fairy fountain. Now, a single fairy will refill 100% of our life, regardless of how many heart containers that we have. They can be carried in a bottle, which makes them extremely useful in battle, because if you die, the fairy, upon death, will then revive you and refill all of your life. Now, in leaving, we can literally just jump across, and we don't have to go back through the maze again. And guess who we're about to run into yet again? After Gabora here flies away, we have a couple options. One, we could run back the way that we came, but the faster way to get out is actually just to run the wrong way, and you'll reappear back in the Kokiri Forest, and then we're going to run right back into the Lost Woods. So run back in, and this time we're going to go the opposite direction. Make a left-hand turn, run past the Skull Kid on the right, and make the next left-hand turn. Now we're going to see a soft spot on the ground. We can pull out our bugs here and drop the bugs down into the hole. As soon as you drop them down, you can pick the other two back up so that you don't lose them, and that way you can keep them in your bottle. Alright, we need to jump out of the way, otherwise we'll get hurt when the Skulltula comes out of its hole, and we can kill it and collect token number 13. Then jump down and run all the way to the far end of this area, where we will find a business scrub. So just deflect his nut back at him, and then run after him just like we did before in the Decker Tree, and he will make us a deal. For 40 rubies, he will enable our quest to be easier by allowing us to carry more Decker sticks. So, pretty good deal. And now we can carry 20 of them instead of just 10. Alright, after getting the Gold Skulltula and that Deku stick upgrade, we can run back up the ladder and go visit the Skull Kid that we ran by before. Well, he's standing on one log, and there's another log with light shining on it. Well, if we jump on it, and he's looking at us, and we pull in an ocarina, go ahead and play Saria's song, as we learned it has many uses. And the Skull Kid seems to agree. He really likes it. And he will now gift us with a piece of heart. Because we're friends. That completes our heart container with 4 pieces, allowing us to have an entirely new heart container. Flip off the area to the right and run through that log, straight ahead through the next log to the area where we got the Decker's Seed upgrade. This time we're going to go down the ladder and we'll find some more lost Skull Kids in the woods and another log that we can jump onto. And kind of the same thing, you're going to pull out your ocarina here, and they want to teach us a few songs and see if we can follow along. This is going to be a series of 3 different songs, and it's a matter of memorizing the notes that they play and just repeating them back. So they'll play 3 notes, and then 4, then 5, and you have to keep repeating them back. Well, as a token of their friendship, they will give us a ruby, a green ruby. So anyway, go ahead and do it again. The prizes get better as you go along. So the difficulty level gets a little harder because they'll add 1 note every time, and then the next time you get 5 rubies, and then do it 1 more time, and we will get something better. Yet another piece of heart. Right after that long session, go ahead and climb back up the ladder. It's time to head out of the Lost Woods and back into the Kokiri Forest. Alright, let's play Sun Song again to turn day now into night, because we have a Gold Skulltula to find on the back of the Know-It-All Brothers house, and he only comes out at night. So we can pretty much run straight across from the Lost Woods, jump into that first house, run up the hill, back to near where the training center was. The house on the right, of course, was the Know-It-All Brothers house. Run over to the far side of that, and then behind it, and we will find token number 14. After killing him, in order to collect the token, we need to face away from him and do a backflip. So that can be done by holding down Z and then press the analog stick and A at the same time, and Link will do a backflip to obtain the token. And from there, one more thing to do before the episode ends. Run back down the hill, back towards where that shop was where we bought the Deku shield. We'll get another 5 rubies if you make the jump correct. And on the back end here, we'll find another soft spot where we can drop our bugs into to collect token 15. Well, thank you all for joining me for episode 10. That is all we can do in the Kokiri Forest, and it is time now to leave once again. Please join me for the next episode, where we will start our trek up towards Death Mountain and head to Goron City to meet the Gorons.